When I was 19, I worked at a charity-run gift shop inside a children's hospital in Virginia. It wasn't glamorous, minimum wage, long shifts, constant foot traffic, but I needed the job to save for college. One Friday afternoon, the hospital was unusually quiet. I was arranging stuffed animals on a shelf when the door opened, and a man walked in. Not just any man. He looked empty, like someone had taken the life right out of him. He wasn't carrying anything except a tiny hospital bracelet, the kind newborn babies wear. His hands were trembling. He came to the counter and asked, barely above a whisper, Do you make personalized keepsakes? I nodded and showed him our catalog, but he wasn't really looking. He just stared at the bracelet in his hand like he was afraid to let it go. Trying to break the silence, I asked gently, Is it for your baby? That's when his eyes filled, not with tears at first, but with a kind of pain that people only feel once in a lifetime. He said, It's for my son. He took his first breath this morning, and his last one tonight. My legs almost gave out. He continued, voice cracking. My wife is still in recovery. She hasn't even held him yet. I'm trying to find something, anything, that she can keep with her because she'll never get to bring him home. There are moments when time stops. This was one of them. I guided him to a small glass case where we kept our most delicate items. He picked a tiny blue velvet box, the kind made for jewelry, not for tragedies. He asked me to engrave, for my boy, Noah James. While the engraving machine worked, he leaned forward on the counter, put both hands over his face, and finally let go. Not loud, not dramatic, just a broken man trying to breathe through the worst day of his life. I stepped around the counter, something we weren't supposed to do, and stood beside him. You're not alone, I said quietly. You loved him. That matters more than anything you think you failed to do. He didn't speak, just nodded, like he needed someone, anyone, to say those words. When I handed him the box, he held it with both hands as if it contained his entire world, and maybe it did. He whispered, Thank you for treating him like he mattered. Then he walked out, slowly, carefully, carrying the last thing he would ever have of his son. The moment the door closed, I went into the supply room and cried harder than I ever had in my life. Not because I was weak, but because I finally understood something. Some people don't come into your life to buy something. They come to show you a truth you would have never learned otherwise.